Bracing, held with a screw. Netting to protect something.
Compared to the past, I don't feel nervous when framing. Back then, I cut every frame by hand.
Okay, let's talk about that. He cut every one of those joints and mortises by hand, weeks before assembly. And it would just be agonizing putting it together, trying to remember if your thought process had been clear or cloudy, if you had a bad day, or if the whole 7-man crew came to a stop because you messed up 2 months back. That is pressure.
Because it was drawn and cut by hand, I wasn't sure if they'd fit together.
Yeah.
So I was nervous when someone called my name loudly. Nowadays, I don't feel nervous when someone calls my name because they mostly just ask questions.
Okay, look at that. Plumb bob protected from the wind. See that? It's a plumb bob inside of an enclosure, and they're going to rack the building until it points directly to that snap line. That is cool, boys. Better than holding up a piece of plywood. Brilliant.
I wonder if this is a good thing.
Adjustable brace. Okay. Somebody tell me, you see how the contrast between the heartwood and the sapwood on that horizontal member, that looks like a different species than those posts. Around here, I would say that's a tamarack, which is a type of cedar, but straighten me out, boys. Is that christening? Looks like it to me. Smashing a bottle against the bow of a ship. Tell you what, structural screws are everywhere. Subfascia and fascia.
Just like the last site, it rained 2 days in a row as expected. So we suspended for a day and worked on roofs the next day.
Shut down for a day. Fair enough.
Although rain hampers the construction, fortunately, the roofing day was sunny.
Tape over the top of the rafters. Drilling for plumbing, I assume. Furring it up and then putting the purlins in. But you don't want to step on that insulation. So let's drill down on this a little more, or at least I think I'm drilling down. I could just be confused because it is just an overview video. 5-month build. These guys are getting it done. But they didn't sheet that roof with plywood in the same way that we do. They came with the rafters, they then furred them up, they then cut in the purlins, they then pressed in the styrofoam, then they put some sort of a real wood, a board, maybe a tongue and groove configuration, at least that looked like it, and then over the top with maybe another insulating board or something to make a uniform substrate. But it's not the plywood shear panel that I'm used to seeing on the roof. Now on the inside, they're putting metal corner braces and attaching them. So I have no doubt that the resistance to racking and the shear strength is adding up to at least what we get out of a plywood roof, maybe boundary nailed, shear blocking at the joints. But it's just another way. Is it better? Is there some appearance factor there I'm not aware of? Or is it just tradition and their manufacturing process and what's on hand? I don't know. But if we're learning nothing else here, we're learning there is more than just one way to skin a cat. Okay, what is that? It's a laser. Look at that. He's setting up a laser, projecting a line to start something.
On this day, the interior work begins. Training is completed after securing the angle pieces. I install some window sash and door frame.
All right, rough openings are being installed. Just look how clean that lumber is right there.
There are various types of sashes and frames, such as sliding types or fixed ones, so the installation process differs. I had the most trouble installing this window sash, since it's for two 135 centimeters wide pieces of glass.
Yeah, 9 feet of glass.
To hold it, but it's a gorgeous window.
Heavy.
Once installed.
Japanese chisel, yes. Hollow ground on the back. Okay, all right. Vindication. I am vindicated. Luke Wilson sent me 3 nice Japanese chisels. They're nice. Working on that bench. We've got a video series about that. And being a carpenter, I used a steel finish hammer on my Japanese chisels, and you guys just went ballistic. Some of you did. You didn't all, but look here. Who can deny that in Japan with Japanese chisels, he's using a steel hammer? Feels good. So I don't know what that board is, but look at that. So he took those 2 cuts out of the same board. It continues right on around. The miter is sweet. Something tells me this is not just because there's a camera. This old boy is something else. Toenailing a screw. No downside to that.
This 1.8 meter square space. I first installed a hanging wall, then the flat no Kiura,